Can you hear me? I have my PC and my PlayStation next to each other, so I could do them. I could do it both. Can you hear me? Yo, can you hear me? Hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? There we go. Now I'm in. Yeah, I got it on my I got it on my PC. I got them. I got my PC. So I'm on my PC on Discord, but I got my PlayStation here. So we just got to figure out how we want this to work, or we could just remove the money and just play a 3-game series, and we could talk shit to each other about it after the fact. So I can't turn off home field advantage, and I can't put a cooldown in. The only settings that it gives me is if it's even teams or not, fatigue, injuries, quarter length, game skill, accelerated clock, and weather. So somebody's going to get, we could play, one at home and home, and then the third game goes to whatever. I don't even know how that would get decided. I think we could try that, but I don't know if whoever is the home team we could try it. Okay, and then for game 3 we can do I guess a cumulative score of the 2 games, like combine the 2 scores. And whoever has the, you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So I got fatigue on, injuries off, even teams off, quarter length 7 minutes, game skill Heisman, accelerated clock off, weather on. You want the weather off? I don't care either way. Let's turn it off just so there's nothing stupid. Okay, let me just make sure. I believe I can change the venue. All right, KY Legend 21, right? Okay. I just sent the lobby invite to you. All right. Let me see. Team settings, stadium.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium, home of the Ravens in Baltimore, Maryland. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Yeah, I hear you.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. I imagine he's going to get an ear.
I hear your whole game coming through my headphones. Let me know when you're ready. Take your time. All right, let's get him all.
The sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll leave it with him. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get down.
It's always fast on that change of possession because it's 20 seconds.
Fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Manning. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lockett. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside give. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. At midfield, he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Is there anything? Would you mind muting yourself just so I don't have to? Because I hear it all coming through my controller for the game.
Going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum established.
Leaves it with the running back.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. There he goes. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And off from the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Tigers. And they turn it in.
You lagging? All right, let's back it out.
Early in this football game, we're still in the first quarter, and this is the
you sure?
putting a complete game together. Offense scores.
I can see it stuttering a little bit too. I see it.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on.
All right, so then you know what? Yo, let's not worry about the money. We'll play our 3-game series, and we'll just use it to talk shit for the next however long.
They'll kick it off and send that defense
All right.
right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Basically, if I win, you got to wear a Men for Kamala shirt for like a week or something and take a picture of it and put it in the Discord.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's McCutcheon. And he's brought down after a nice game.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
Pulls it in. It's Moore. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short game.
Yeah, love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Spits it out to the back. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Defense looks like they're coming. The snap sets up the throw. Setting up the screen. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
The Longhorns are on the move. Holds and fires complete to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Texas calls his campus the 40 acres. This running game might cover 40 acres before it's over.
That would be a heck of a day. I don't know how many yards that would be. That would be a quick conversion. How good's your math, Reese, to try to calculate that? But they're having a lot of success, a lot of history with great running backs at the University of Texas. And this guy is having a day.
Snagged in the middle. It's McCutcheon. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The Longhorns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Manning. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
You know, there's a lot of receivers that would be scared running over the middle of the field on a slant throw like that with those linebackers hovering around in there and those safeties coming crashing down. It's very brave play there by the slot receiver.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The corners are walked up tight. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. And the Longhorns will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
And that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Got the quick completion. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's not sexy, it's not pretty, it's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the first down.
And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback extends the play. Makes the grab. It's sharp. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. It just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Using his legs, it's Durham. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Oh, the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Hey, sometimes I just
that's one thing I suck at.
Go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around,
was that a double pass?
Like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's
was that a double pass?
Yards. You're just hurting your offense.
All right.
And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires left. It's caught. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Oh, they're after him. And he throws another interception. His third of the night. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has his offense in business at the 27.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute baller.
He leads it with the back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second,
I'm not snapping this. I didn't realize how close it was to the 2 minutes. I'm not snapping.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Looking for room. It's Durham. He works it inside the 20-yard line, down to the 19.
Going for it.
That's where they'll spot it. Short of the first down, now a decision to be made. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
It's that change of possession. You only get 20 seconds on the change of possession. That's why it does that.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Manning. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. Crosses the 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Longhorns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. These DBs going to give a little cushion. To the air on first down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Send the tight end in motion. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. On the play. 2nd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. 2nd half, not too far away. And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
They'll try to get outside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed over the middle, it's Anderson. Good, solid tackle.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Fires on the move. A strike downfield.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Durham. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
On 3rd down, going up top. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. You're looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
They're going to run it to the right. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Motion from the wideout. He'll try the left side. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, LSU!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point is
shit happens, bro.
The lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Burnt orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, and making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Lockett. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Lockett. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Gonna look downfield again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
To throw, it's Manning. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball, and I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Toss sweep right. Got a little space. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, the secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
Now on first down from the 43. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Working the middle. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
He has the first and still on his feet.
It's a little different with a human being on the other side of the defense, ain't it?
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker and running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up play action. Now you're making me play pass and run.
Listen, I'm just saying, I can see the stuff that you're doing, and it's like, you know, football stuff, but it's manipulative when there's an AI on the other side of it.
One big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have...
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal.
It's because you're moving all your guys around like that, so there's a delay. Keep audibling every player. That's what's going to happen. You're lucky that didn't get off. That would have been a pick 6.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Motion from the back.
It's because you're moving all your guys around. There's a penalty.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Backs looking for the goal line.
There's a penalty in the game. When you start audibling like that, there's a delay. If you look at the game, there's abilities that weaken the delay, that will shorten it.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorn! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, blah, blah.
I'm just telling you what the mechanics of the game are. I'm not like it is what it is.
It's working now, but it might be too little, too late. But at least you got the party started.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score.
If you look at the game, if you look at the abilities in the game, you'll see there's specific abilities that affect that stuff.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The toss sweep to the right. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
All right. Are you good? Okay.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Anderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson.
See, I just had it right there, right? Every adjustment that I made on that route, there was a penalty, like a timing penalty for it. Not a penalty, but you know what I mean. There's like a delay.
Coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
Running to Green. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They're going to ride this running back, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this.
Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Looking for a gap. It's Durham. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He's got the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring
it was a good game, dude. You're not a bad player, but
Quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout.
This is light work, bro.
Have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had
light work,
and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
I said you're not a bad player, but this is light work. Like it's a completely different world when you're not playing the computer.
Go for it on 4th and
That's all everybody's been trying to tell you this whole time.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Defense caught out of position, and they get
all right, that's fine.
Finally at the 38.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
A little too much on that one, Justin.
You're inside 5 yards, Chief.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason.
All right. I paid the refs off. What do you want me to tell you? He caught me.
Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Dumps it to the back. He's got his man. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
We can do this all night if we want.
They'll run the option.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, that's garbage. That's a touchdown.
He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense putting points on the board.
And how about the defense just the script.
On my home field. Get the fuck out of here.
Not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal. Not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this size.
So look around. The stadium split 50-50. This isn't a home field.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
So what are you talking about? There is no home field. We played at a neutral field. You said play at a neutral field. That's exactly what I did.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
I told you to.
To the air on first down. Got the back over the middle. And that is how we will wrap.
Let's go. We're running back. Do it again, baby.
It was hardly a performance worthy of a #1 team in the country, and now they have to look themselves in the mirror and see if they can get this thing right.
Yeah, they got hammered. Like, this was not competitive. This was a bad performance. And the committee watches every single week. And being the #1 team in the country, obviously you got some pressure on you, but this squad's got to perform better. They got to show up, man. This was an embarrassment.
What field do you want to play at? I can't. You have to send me the invite. We got the same settings as last time? Okay. Did you change the stadium? Go to team settings, and then like around the time of game or something, it'll say pick stadium. I used M&T Bank Park or whatever. Well, you could use whatever stadium you want. Just don't use your home stadium. I mean, the reason why there was a momentum shift was because it was a 28-point game. All right, but it had nothing to do with the settings of the game.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders.
I'm hardwired.
Hopes and dreams of an entire fan
Fiber internet.
team ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a match!
I saw it stuttering.
Elite dudes we have in this one. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. The ball bounces through the end zone.
Let me know when you're ready. I'm gonna hit the button. All right. Let's get it. Good luck.
And it will be a touchback. line, that'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts.
So same thing. That's a game thing, right? When you're making adjustments as the play clock is winding down, that type of stuff happens.
Running into the open space. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Aller. With the catch, it's Ross. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Great job by the defense here, rallying to this wide receiver and making a tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Give to the back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Got it out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
They get him down top front, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback will keep it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Aller. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby. Motion from the wideout.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Saunders. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Split backs here. The inside handoff. Oh, he's got a chance. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Durham. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the run, it's Durham. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab over the middle. Breaks into the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And that short completion now sets up a big third down here in the red zone for this team. They haven't scored yet. They're only trailing 7-0, and this is a big one. It's very, very hard to throw the football in this area of the field. But you get the feeling a critical third down now. They need something good to happen, putting a lot of trust in their quarterback to make the right decision and make the big play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And this offense now is decision time. Man, they've put a nice drive together. You want to walk away with points, but how aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take this field goal, or do you want to try to get a touchdown?
It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. They got him down at the 40 after he ripped off.
You gotta have something else besides this wide bunch nonsense. I mean, holy shit.
And the Nittany Lions took those got their blocks and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are
I mean, that's fine.
They have college football. I know exactly what you're talking
Do
about.
what you gotta do, brother.
Helmets, they don't change very much. Very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
You can keep running it. It's fine.
Defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Aller. Quick strike complete. And he's able to shed.
I want you to keep running it. It just proves the point.
That wide receiver,
I don't care if you run it.
When you're playing
Run it.
zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short.
I mean, I don't know how you could say that.
Creates a little space. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
They'll keep it on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Shoots it to the left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter in the field, and they just didn't have it there.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete pass,
and he got a little unlucky there. I'll even admit it. He was open.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of the guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers. And this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Durham. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down.
Ooh.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
Well, that was a fucking waste.
And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Allen. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Reels it in down the left side. Hits the crease. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
comes out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And
all right, good half.
Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Just gets it to the 28, pick up of 1. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 38. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball and let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Off and running. Touchdown, Tigers.
Thanks.
Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
I didn't know what happened to the safety.
And he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route, who gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Pena. The Nittany Lions get enough for the first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Allard. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
The Nittany Lions will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive.
Thanks.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Looking to throw, it's Allard. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Misses receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little, when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them. But, man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
It's hard to play offense against somebody multiple games in a row.
This possession from their own 20. Using his legs, it's Durham. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Rushes on him. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the catch on the left. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Tiger. He got it loose, and it was lights out after that.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown.
That was actually supposed to be a screen pass, believe it or not.
Gets it and gets the long touchdown on the go.
But I saw him just run by the corner, so I took a shot at it. Because he's 99 speed.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Under fire. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed?
I think we could both be upset with that one, huh?
They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Saunders. Turning it on. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Got it in the middle. It's Pena. At the 40, there he goes. Wide open spaces. Ripped off a huge shot.
That guy's fucking fast. Holy fuck.
Down before he steps out of bounds.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took his shot. He is in a groove.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Using the quick game. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy.
Ooh, I hate your kicker.
Take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Yep. Let me know when you're ready.
Sends it back in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete.
I didn't even know you had a defender right there. Holy shit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll go to the toss. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think at this point of the game now, in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out in the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that fourth down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
He's got it again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds, too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Allen. Got his man quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the red zone, the field starts to shrink as a defense. I don't drop as far in my drop step. I got to understand, I'm getting back quick. That ball is going to come out. Nice job by the defense reacting to the pass and going and making a physical tackle. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
And I know with the new clock rules, the clock will continue to run regardless. But, dude, how about you lower your shoulder, try to fall forward. Now you're set up 4th and short. And listen, this is interesting, right? Analytics are going to tell you something. But you get this first down, there's a great chance you can salt the rest of the clock away.
Trying to pound it in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
I'll take it.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. Feels like they're going to win. But we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I think at this time you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late. So you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play. And that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
Couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Berry. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the right. It's complete. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback making checks. They'll run play action. He's going up top here late in the game. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
It'll be third and long. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Under fire. As he throws. Pulls it in. That'll be enough.
Little lucky.
Down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. LSU quick to the line. Looking to throw again. Fires toward the end zone.
Oh!
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Such a hard position to be successful in when you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes. The defense looking.
You ready for round 3?
Playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking
All
on
right.
the football, and ending this football game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Right there to stop.
All right, go ahead. You can go eat if you want. I'll concede.
It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can.
Go ahead, go eat. Message me on Discord when you're ready.
Not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All right.